First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go. At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Mark 47. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's get
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. Finding room at the 30. And a cut to the sideline. And they will finally get him down, and now penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Shift. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, kill. He's checking. Crash. Spot.
They'll try the left side. It's Turner trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Check. 47. Defense, keep it up, guys. Check.
On 2nd down now, it's Turner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 3rd down, Turner. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be 4th down now.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the 1st down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll try and run for it. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Next to score, Cowboys 7, Saints nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hines. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. 5-8, kill.
Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. He finds his target, Ebron. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 3rd. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the 1st quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week without having some go-to moves with counters.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing now is Breeze. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board.
Nah, but he got a bullshit touchdown. Off a bullshit run.
And we are tied.
I gave him a big run on some silly shit, and then he scored on 4th and 2, putting Zeke at fullback, and he got stopped in the backfield, and then he trucked the dude and went in for the touchdown. I was like, okay.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right?
46.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does.
Yo, Marley, you stupid, Marley. Yo, you stupid.
If they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
That'll be taken in.
Nigga, you think I was tight at your ass running all the motherfucking screens, nigga? I said I got something for Marley next time I play his ass. Like I said, that was my first time playing you and old boy, so I was like, all right, I got something for y'all asses next time.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Oh, he crazy as hell. I'm about to send the gas at his ass. You crazy as hell. Bud Dupree is officially a star. He just got his upgrade on his breakout. Yeah, he just had a breakout. All he got to do is get a sack or a tackle for loss.
They've got it with a second down coming up. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Prescott under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bud Dupree able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
You got nothing.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
Here we go. 4-8. Mark 47. I'm here on the go.
On first down, Turner. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on second and 13. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Prescott now from the 50. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree able to record his 5th sack of the season. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Prescott going to come up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Prescott to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And again, it's Prescott. Well, he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The decision to go for it on 4th has worked out twice on this drive already. Here we go again on 4th down.
We go 46.
Now Prescott on 4th down. If for the third time here in this half. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
What'd you say now?
If you play the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job.
Chill,
finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
And
we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half
Play
of
the
action.
computer, bro. What?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Sammy. 11.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. Short little throw to Ebron. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half.
Yeah, what you calling timeouts for?
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ready, 5-8. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got him. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 2nd and 12, Breeze. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Come on, Drew Brees. Are you kidding me, bro?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set
right?
yourself up
How Drew Brees throwing a pass like
that,
that, bro?
Long,
that shit crazy.
The odds go down significantly trying to pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Check hot route. Here we go, 46. Short. 47.
Prescott down. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Bro, who are you telling, bro?
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA
Bud
Sports
Dupree over here.
report.
He over here eating this game right now.
Coach, thank you. And
Bud Dupree got 4 sacks in 2 quarters.
Number 3.
Bud over here eating right now.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
I wish he was in my
drive, the
damn
New Orleans offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at
That is tackling on aggressive.
The way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Breeze now on first down. And the catch made by Hilton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. On first down, Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Now.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Pimp named Slickback.
Breeze going to throw. He's got it to Hilton. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now, Breeze again. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Oh!
But it's incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Breeze powers through, and it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown.
Chill out, Marley. Marley, chill.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at that.
Damn, Marley don't want me to be great. I see Marley don't want me to be great, man. He don't want me to be great, man. Marley don't want me to be great. That's all it is, man.
Offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they give this time to the tailback. And that one blown.
Bro, your running game is done. You got that one big run in the first quarter.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let's get it.
Y'all niggas stupid. Y'all is stupid.
They were going to 52. Jim. Check 43. Hey, kill. 47. Check. We're going to 54. Why here? Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Oh, he almost intercepted it.
Tried to bait him into that shit. They ain't give it to
too
me,
many
though.
tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Switch. We're going 47.
They're going to try and throw.
Yo, you really threw that on 4th and 15? Yo, he is hilarious. Whoever this dude is, he is funny, yo. I like playing him. This is going to be a great game. I like this guy. He play like my kind of guy. Get out of here, bro. 140.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Breeze to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Breeze. And he connects with Ebron. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Breeze. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So the drive stalls.
I'm mad. I played like I'm not thinking. Like I forgot. He don't make certain adjustments. I wasn't thinking on that last drive. I just tossed my players.
No one says to their guy, "Hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake." Because the extra
nah, man, I should have had 7 because I realized he don't make a certain adjustment, and I didn't think about it when I ran that last play. Shit cost me. Wildcat.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up."
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
That one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Yo, chill out, Marty. Let me be great.
Breeze now on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Who?
What's good on
oh, okay, he's the only one.
And the lead will swell by 1 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On 2nd and 9, Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Anthony gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys have to...
Bud Dupree in the building. Bud Dupree.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
I can't.
Hands on
I
hits,
can't.
Heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his 3rd.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends for him. He's getting home in a big way.
Yeah, that was my fault. I should have threw that shit away.
Right side taken in by his tight end. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 2. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And this one complete to Smith. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
21. Hey, easy. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
On play action. Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. To throw is Breeze. He'll take a shot for the end zone and give him another 6.
Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat.
So Juju on that beat. Often you talk about the three phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one.
Juju on that beat.
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Watch the run. Check 13.
Prescott to throw on fourth. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ken Crowley. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Marley, it's your fault. Marley, it's your fault he ain't scored again. Because I shouldn't have allowed the first one. That's why I couldn't give him nothing else.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Nah, I was mad as hell about that stuff.
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? and the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before
nowhere to escape. And
another sack for Bud Dupree in the building.
Now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now the Cowboys going to burn the
and he called a timeout. Let's go.
As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On third down, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Prescott.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Nah, I just scored a pick six. I'm going to call one more time out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Yo, he said good game. He said good game with your
cheese blitz. It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
That's what I just texted. But Dupree was out here balling. Who 3-0?